I am the director of the Professional Development and Education Core for Delaware-INBRE, and I was asked to be here today just to briefly talk about our student research program and an opportunity to become involved with the student research program as a mentor. So I'm going to drop a link in the chat here just to the Delaware-INBRE page that's specific to the student research program. And you can find this page really easily too. If you just Google Delaware-INBRE, you'll see the site. It should come right up. And this student research program, the biggest part of our student research program is the Summer Scholars Program that we host every summer, where students, undergraduate students, are engaged in a 10-week intensive research endeavor where they work in a lab full-time for 10 weeks. Students get paid to do that. They get paid pretty well to participate in that research. And then we also offer a wide variety of professional development workshops and opportunities throughout the summer. Their experience culminates with a poster presentation at the end of the summer that presents with the work that they've been working on during those 10 weeks. So one thing to keep in mind is if you know students who might benefit from participating in a summer program, you can absolutely pass the word on to them to potentially consider applying. Applications for students will be open. It's typically earlier in the spring semester. So we're not currently accepting applications for students, but that'll open. I can't remember the exact date, but it's somewhere in like the February range. That we open student applications. And again, they do get paid well. So our hope is to be able to recruit students, I mean, any student, obviously, but especially students who really have that financial need that maybe wouldn't be able to participate in research if they weren't involved in a paid opportunity. So just keep that in mind. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that we are currently looking for mentors to mentor students over the summer. The call for applications for mentors is open and will be open until the beginning of January. So you could consider becoming a mentor yourself if you're not already, or possibly suggesting it to other people you know to become a mentor. Being a mentor involves working with the student over that 10-week period to help them learn research skills and then become prepared for that end of summer presentation where they put that poster together. And what that looks like on a day-to-day basis varies a lot from lab to lab because labs are in different disciplines, have different norms, different functions. But just to give you a sense of the kind of range of possibilities, in some labs that have maybe postdocs or active, PhD students, the undergraduate student might be working kind of day to day in that capacity, working with maybe a graduate student or a postdoc or even a lab manager. In other cases, the student is working more directly with the faculty member day to day. And I think decision is really up to mentors in terms of how to provide the best experience for the students. The goal is just to give students a really beneficial learning experience over the summer, and there are many, many different ways to accomplish that goal, and a lot of that can be driven by you and your decisions as a mentor. Let me think. I don't think there's anything else on the mentor side. Oh, right. There's one other thing on the mentor side that I wanted to mention. So this year we are we're doing our usual call for mentors, which is what I just described, where you would be mentoring a student in your own area of research, doing whatever type of research you're already doing. We are also looking for mentors to mentor specific students that we've designated as science communication scholars. And these students are students who possibly want to go into science journalism, want to learn how to communicate their science to, or not their own science, people's science to a broad audience. There's a real need for journalists who can write about science effectively, and we want to attempt to help train those students. And so we're looking for mentors who would be involved in that in some capacity. have a passion really for science communication. That could be mentoring a student one-on-one, similar to what I just talked about for our broader mentoring opportunities. It could also be by hosting a workshop, maybe a 1 hour or 2 hour workshop during the summer for our program, where students would attend and learn some science communication skills. So we're really trying to expand our reach in this area. If you do have a passion for science communication, or if you know someone who does, please reach out to me directly. In fact, let me put my email in the chat here. Please reach out to me directly just so we can chat a little bit about your interests and kind of figure out what makes sense. We do have an email advertisement that'll be going out about that position soon as well. So keep an eye out for that. But I did put my email in the chat in case you're interested and contacted me. Any questions?